hey guys, it's your favorite girl, Inga Nicole. Welcome to the Wake the F Up live for today. Listen, I'm going on Instagram just like I did a little bit earlier, so they know that they have to get on over here because y'all know this is an Instagram, this is a Facebook community exclusive, right? So we are live. Hey guys, welcome to, listen, you are backstage, well, not backstage, you're kind of like participating in the live that we're having on my all new Women Wake the F Up community page, where we teach women to boss the F up by waking up their faith, family, finances, and more. And guess what? The F, I already said that. It's for your faith, family, finances, and more. So I'm just on here real fast. Guys, I'm letting Instagram in on a little secret. I'm just in here letting you guys in on a little secret that we got this community of women over on Facebook in our community. And you want to click the link in the bio so that you can join, because today we are literally going to give you a sneak peek of what goes on in our community. Today you are being granted access, and so it's called Access Granted. And let me just put up a little something. Access granted over here in this Facebook community. You want to get on over here and learn about the know about, right? So if you're in our community, you are literally going to learn about all kinds of business strategies, business funding, ways to boss up your bag. That just means that we get money over here. We're having a good time over here. It's a whole vibe over here. So guys, in the chat, I want you to say it's a whole lot of money in this group. Y'all really know what I want to say, but we're going to have a good time. This is not a cheesy group. It's not a stuck-up group. It is a vibe-driven group. We're going to have fun. We're going to help each other. We're going to support what we have going on, and we're going to make sure that we are encouraging women to boss up their bag in 30 days or less by waking the F up. And so see you later, Facebook. Click the link in the bio if you want to get down, or excuse me, Instagram, if you want to get down with the get down. I had to say goodbye to them. Guys, we were on here earlier. So first of all, if you were on earlier, I'm so grateful that you are back, but we're about to have us a good time. I promise you that in this group, you are going to learn so much about what your business can do for you. You're going to learn how to stand up in your business, get money in your business, take care of your family in your business, pay yourself in your business. Like, we have so much to do. And so the first thing I want to do is I just want to give myself a little bit of light here going on. But I think I'm at the brightness that I can be at. So I'm making sure, where am I? Over here. Making sure that everybody could see me. Last time, guys, when we were on this live, I'm trying to tell you what happened. What really had happened was nobody could see me. So I'm just checking out my preview mode real fast to make sure you can see. Boom, there I am, and I'm back to live mode. And we're just making sure that we're going to be on live. So I'm going to go on my Facebook, because this is just something that I have had to learn over time, that I have to make sure that I'm ready. And boom, there I am. I'm excited. So guys, listen, what we talked about earlier was we talked about grants. And one of the things that's really key for business, wouldn't you rather start your business with less stress than more stress? It's already stress enough that you have to get your business going, and you have to have funding of some kind of sort. Sometimes, most of the time, we are funding business out of our pocket. Let me tell you about me. When I tell you I've been in business for over 20 years as an accountant, real estate investor, nightclub owner, wig bar, guys, I've been selling probably hair extensions for 20 years plus, maybe even longer, because I started that literally when I was in high school with my auntie. Been in business for a very long time. And one of the things that I had always been skilled at was $20 in a cell phone going to get me going. And it took a very long time to realize that just that $20 may not be the way to go. I was like the get it and flip it, get it and flip it, get it and flip it. If I got one, I sell it, I get two. If I get two, sell it, get four. Get four, sell it, get, the hustle mentality. And in business, you truly don't have to live a hustle mentality. You can truly have a business that can work for you. Wouldn't you like to have a business that worked for you? If you would love, hey Chanel, if you would love to have a business that worked for you, in the comment, I want you to say work for me. Your business could work for you. Let me tell you this. If you have funding, guys, funding is going to do some great, great things for you. And one of the things that our community lacks to do, or is lacking in doing, is getting funding. Guys, they have angel investors. They have silent investors. They have grants, which is what we're going to talk about tonight. Grants is free money. I'm not talking about going to get a loan that you have to worry about paying back, but I'm literally talking about a real live, here goes $25,000. You don't have to pay it back. You just have to serve the purpose for which you applied for. The technical part about a grant is simply this. What you say you do, you have to do. The way you say you're going to do it, you have to do it. So when you are applying for grants and when you're learning about getting the funding for your business, you literally have to do. It is designed for you to do your business in a way that you're going to succeed. So you have to do what you say you're going to do, the way you say you're going to do it, and the time that you say you're going to do it. Here's an example. Have you ever seen like road construction on a highway like Christmas time? Like, why on earth why do they wait until holiday time or the end of the year to start to do construction? This is because a lot of this money is grants. And if you don't use the money for the purpose intended, you could forfeit the grant. Not only are there grants that you get, you have to do reports for your grants. And I don't want to make this sound hard, but I'm going to tell you the truth. It is not easy. Is it worth it? Yes. Is it going to require some hustle? Absolutely. Is it easy? It's not. But it is direction driven, meaning they're going to give you all of the resources that you need. They're going to ask you simple questions. What do you do? How do you do it? Who do you do it for? And how soon you're going to get it done. Period. That is how you get a grant. Literally, every single application is the same way. All you have to do is follow the steps when you have the application. So I am not a grant writer, guys. I am an accountant. I help people count the money, strategize the money, organize the money, claim the money. But when it comes to grants, do I know how to do it? Absolutely. Have I done it so many times? Am I currently doing it? I am not. But I'm giving you the grant. I can be your grant source. I can give you leads for when grants are available. I can make sure that you are in position for funding ahead of the game, not at the end of the application, but in the beginning. Like, as soon as that thing drops, it's hot. So we will have something called the grant hot list. And so whenever you see access granted on our Wake the F Up page, then you're going to know that, oh, it's money time, baby. Somebody put in the comments, it's money time. Show me the money. When you see that, you're going to know access granted means something's dropping. And we're going to have a hot list, guys, and you can subscribe to our hot list. I'll tell you how to do that before the end. But what I want you to do right now is tell 5 people that you know have not subscribed to our group yet to get on over here to Women Wake the F Up, where we teach women to boss up their bag in 30 days or less by waking the F up. And again, the faith for your family, your finance, your fearlessness, your fabulousness, your femininity, your ferociousness, all of the F words that you could truly think of is what we wake up in our group. And so tell 5 people right now to get in here, all right, as you do too. And so what I did today was I streamed directly onto my Facebook page. So hey, 25, hey, my friends, everybody that knows me. I tried to stream in so that I can give you guys a glimpse of what we have going on in this 2023, going into 2024, because that's truly what we're setting up for our future. So if you see this group and you'd like to join the group, this is not the Jerry's Telethon, the Jerry's Kids Telethon. This is literally a group that we have created for women to boss up their bag again in 30 days or less. A lot of people don't like us to talk about money, but why? Why can't we talk about money? You need money to do the things that you want to do. You need money to start your business. You need money to drive your car. You need money to get your groceries. You need money to tithe. You need money to help your family. You need money to help yourself. You need money to go on a date. You have to have money because money is what makes the world go round. And so don't be disgusted or don't be, mentally drifted or mentally challenged when it's time to talk about the money because you need the money to do what you're going to do. Isn't that right? So let's talk about it. So guys, today though, what I'm talking about is grants. And like I told you, this is called Access Granted, right? This is a community exclusive, but I'm sharing it on a couple of platforms just so you can see what happens in our community. And when I tell you guys, last week we gave 5 strategies to boss up your bag in 30 days or less, but literally we only had 2 weeks left in the month. And when I show you the pictures, not today, but when I post them of the people that truly were able to boss up their bag in 30 days or less, absolutely life-changing. It's a very simple strategy that you can do. But we talk about all kinds of things. This is a new group, but let me tell you this. Every day this week, there's been over 200 people a day waiting to get into the group. I'm not just saying that. I got screenshots to prove it. Thank you to some of the ladies that are in the group that are sending it out, that are sharing it with their friends, with their, contacts and people that follow them. But again, everybody achieves more. And so people are truly joining the group in droves. And when I say it's over 200 a day, I do mean over 200 a day. So first of all, shout out to all of our Boss Up babes, new money millionaires. Shout out to all of the new money millionaires that are in our group. What is a new money millionaire? A new money millionaire is just a person that is newly increasing their income and could use some direction of what to do it. See, old money is quiet. They're not flashy. It's not a whole bunch that we have to do. You just do what you do because this is what you do. New money is going to get there. And so this is what we're teaching. Today, however, let's talk about these grants. Are you ready? So access is granted. So getting a grant, guys, like I said, is not a very easy process. It is a tedious process, but it's a worth it process because imagine this literally happened to us last year. We applied for a grant as a minority business in Delaware. And one day out of nowhere, this was not a PPP loan. This was not any kind of ERC or anything like that. It was a grant that was available through the state of Delaware. We made an application for it. And literally, because the grant process does take a while, we forgot about it. And when we forgot about it, one day out of nowhere, $25,000 in the bank. Where'd that come from? I literally couldn't even remember. I was like, ooh, don't spend it. Wait a minute. I hope it's not any mistakes. I don't want no smoke with the bank. And lo and behold, it was a grant that we had applied for some months before. And boom, just like that, dropped right into our account. We knew what to do with it because we had fulfilled, we wrote down the qualifications, or we said the specifications of what we were going to do with the money. But because we filled the application out properly, we were patient, we waited, and we continued working until, because we had a business to run regardless of if we had extra money or not, because we kept working when the grant came. Oh man, this was a great thing. This helped us to start some new things in our business and continue on. And it's an amazing feeling. Let me show you a lady in Delaware, guys. And this was exciting because earlier today, I was on talking about grants and I was like flashing all my overlays and showing everybody everything. And what had happened was nobody could see anything. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it again I said chat and chew. So I don't have anything to chew. I got water, y'all. I'll drink water. So if you guys are eating a sandwich and shit, I'm hungry too. So, but wait. Anyway, I was sharing all the overlays and everything, and nothing was showing except me looking and reading, thinking that I was doing something. They saw me squinting and all that. So today, this afternoon, I kind of got it together. But in the midst of that, what had happened was a young lady that I follow, we follow each other, one of my real estate professionals that we're going to have in our group at some point. Her sister posted that she was awarded a grant for $50,000. In my ASMR voice. That's how much. $50,000. Can you imagine waking up to realize that you have been awarded $50,000 for your project, to expand your business, to do what you wanted to do? $50,000 that you don't have to pay back in your business because of your growth, because of your work. And so, guys, I want us right now in this moment, and I'm looking on here, to celebrate Miss Ashley Cooper. I gotta move Ashley over, guys. Forget me. Ashley Cooper is getting. Wait, where's my my screen? Ashley is from Delaware, and she has a STEM. You guys, it's called STEM. And listen, what you want to do is you want to go on to the new news journal, right? And I want you to look up Ashley's article of her winning the Edge Grant competition in Delaware for her Droneversity, which is an amazing accomplishment. So her sister writes, congratulations to my sister Ashley Cooper as an Edge Grant competition winner for her company, Drone University. This is a huge achievement. She received this award from the Governor John Kerry and Christopher Knight, who serves both as Chief Deputy Secretary of State and Director of the Delaware Division of Corporations. Your sister is so happy for you, and we are so happy. And literally, I love how it just dropped because we were just talking about grants. And if you're in the state of Delaware, which a lot of people that I work with are, guess what? That grant is a grant that I sent out to a lot of people before we ever even had our platform. I sent it out. Apply. Try. What if you get it? And lo and behold, there you go. I believe in 5 degrees of separation. Somebody that knows 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 somebody is really somebody. And it could have been you. if you had just applied. And so that's what this is all about. So let me just share with you some of the grants that are available to you. So the first grant that I want to share with you is something called the Amber Grant. And I'm going to share my screen and we're going to get it right this time. So the Amber Grant is a grant that is for $10,000 a month. And so boom, I'm going to screen share, right? So there I am. So then I got to click on Chrome because this time I'm ready. And so bam, there is the Amber Grant, guys. You see me waving, that's me. Hi, I'm down there in the corner. But let's look at the screen together. So the Amber Grant, guys, is right here. Do you see that? Let me just move myself over a little bit so I can read. So guys, the Amber Grant application, right? And it tells you, if you look, every grant tells you all about the grant. It tells you what they do. It tells you how you qualify. It tells you everything that you need to know about the grant. Do you see that? Look at that. It even has free grant writing tips. So any grant that you're going to go and apply for, and this is the Amber Grant, which gives out $10,000 per month, and then it also gives out $25,000 at some point, and you can continue to read the grant to learn about it. But it's going to tell you and show you every single step that you have to do to apply. And it tells you 6 steps to find a grant. Analyze your organization's need. And listen, this is for women-owned business. So a lot of times, they'll talk about grants and you think a grant because, oh, I'm not a nonprofit. Oh, I don't have a 501c3, but that's not the case. Business women specifically, minority business women specifically, business owners specifically. Every grant is specific to who you are. And so you have to read and make sure you see what the criteria is before you apply. And literally through deductive reasoning, you could say to yourself, well, I kind of don't apply for this. I don't qualify for this one, so I'll skip it, but I'll pass it on, or let me qualify for this one. And it tells you, analyze your organization's needs or your business need, right? And it lists some things. Research the various types of foundation, and it lists some things. Look for funding matches. That's who has the money out there. It says to complete a list of prospects. So as I'm giving you this list, and like I told you, you'll be able to subscribe to a hot list. But as I'm giving you this list, you're going to also be compiling a list of your own. You're going to see other people out there sharing opportunities for grants all the time. Review and refine your list. That just means, like, is it your state? Are you a qualified? Is it for you? If not, pass it on. And then select the most appropriate funding prospects, right? And so this Amber Grant, it tells you what is the Amber Grant. Apply for a $25,000 Amber Grant for women. And about the grant, I'm just going to read it, but you can see it here. Women's Net founded the Amber Grant in 1998. The grant was set up with one goal in mind, to honor the memory of a very special young woman, Amber. We just gonna call her Amber W because I don't want to mess up her name. But Amber was just 19 years old before she realized her business dream. So look at that. They have a mission, right? A mission for why they want to fund this grant. Today, the Women's Net carries on the tradition to proudly giving away at least $30,000 every single month in Amber Grant money. $30,000 every single month in Amber Grant money, right? In recognition of the diversity of business owned by women, we've also expanded the grant giving to include marketing grants, right? Business category grants, as well as 2 $25,000 year in grants. And then it tells you, click here to view their full list of grants. And it literally tells you monthly grant, $25,000 grant, $10,000 startup grant every quarter. So that's every 3 months. The nonprofit grant, if you have a nonprofit. Guys, all the information you literally need to be able to go into business and get grant money is right there in front of you. And so don't be alarmed. Don't be nervous. Do it. What if you get it? What if you qualify? And so that was the Amber Grant. All right. I love it. I love it. I love it. Guys, every application, like I said, is going to have a detail. And these are the things that we're going to talk about in our Wake the F Up group, which I was sharing. If you're new here, invite you get started in our group, which our group is free. It's a community, a vibe-driven community, a vibe of business winners, a vibe of champions, a vibe of women who have been through some things that are on their way to great things. It is a real life business owners vibe, or expected business owner, hopeful business owners, planning business owners vibe in our group, Wake the F Up. We're waking up your faith, your family, your finances, your freedom, your fearlessness, your fabulousness, and all of the F words that you could think of. And if you think of an F word, drop it right here. Now, let me tell you this. If you would like to be able to get our hot list for free, first of all, the first thing I'm going to do for you today is if you are in this group today and you're watching this live, right? If you type access granted, right? I told you right here, boom, access granted. If you type access granted only in the chat, what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to give you the links to these grants only because you participated. Otherwise, you're going to look them up yourself. But I'm going to give you the links directly to apply for these grants. Then also, once you subscribe to our community, you have an opportunity to join and subscribe to our grant hot list. And I'm telling you, I get grants every day. And as the grants come out, you're going to be hot on the press. And as I get to know you, I'll literally be able to say, hey, Tanya, apply for this. This fits you. Joy, apply for this. Chanel, apply for this. Sis, apply for that. Amina, apply for this. I will know exactly what you qualify for and if you should do that grant. And so you want to be a part of this community and you want to be a part of this hot list too, right? So let's talk about the next grant. So that first one, guys, you're kind of going to like this next one that I want to share with you. Let me go to this because this is something called the Amazon Business Accelerator, the Amazon Black Business Accelerator. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen again and we're going to go to Amazon. Guys, the Amazon Black Business Accelerator is dedicated to grow your business. So the reason that I wanted to share this grant is because a lot of people do want to sell. Access granted. I see you, sis. There you go. Access granted. So listen, a lot of people are do want to sell on Amazon. We have a lot of people that are retailers, a lot of people that are doing drop shipping, selling their products on Amazon, creating products from home and doing amazing things. And Amazon is just a source. It's almost like I guess it's like a conduit between you and your product. And so you got your drop ship, your wholesaler, you got yourself who's creating whatever you're putting on your product, and then you got your Amazon store. Well, Amazon is committed to helping grow your business as well, right? And so let me go to here. So they're committed to helping you grow your business. They have some testimonies on there. They have financial assistance, cash, credits, and investment opportunities to help you jumpstart and grow your business and customer acquisition, it says. $500 credit to assist with your startup and operational costs for newly registered Amazon professional sellers, right? Also, it says a 3-year sponsored enhanced digital certification for Black-owned businesses. So let me tell you a secret about me. Guys, you want to go on there. You want to learn how to start. Again, it tells you how to start selling, how to build your online store, talks to you about how to grow your store, teaches you about how to learn and all your e-commerce. And if Amazon is your thing, because everything is not for everybody and everybody is not for everything. But let me tell you this, if Amazon is your thing, if that's the way that you have decided to do business, then that is quite fine. You can get the link again. All you have to do is DM access granted and I'll give you the link. Otherwise, you want to go over there and you want to find it yourself. But listen, if Amazon is your thing, then this is a good way to go because $500 in inventory. Let me tell you something as a retailer for hair. For $500 in inventory, I could buy 2 wigs that I could sell probably for $1,000 a piece. So my $500 could make me $2,000. If I was selling hair, I could probably take $500 and maybe buy about 5 to 6 to 7 bundles of hair, depending, but sell them for over $100 to $200 a piece off of $500. So don't think that 500 is a small number. Think, what could I do with $500? What could I do if I had $500 free right now? You know, I want to give a little bit of sauce over here on my Instagram again, just so that people know what is really popping in this group. But what is it that I could literally do with $500 free? You could do incredible things with it. And so those are some of the great opportunities that I'm sharing with you today. Facebook, Instagram, let me tell you something. It's popping over here in this community. Guys, we talked about the Amazon Black Accelerator Grant for Business. We talked about the Amber Grant for Business. You want to join the Wake the F Up community over here on Facebook because it's a whole lot of money over here and we are having a good time. It's a whole vibe, okay? For business owners, for women in business that's ready to get this bag, right? So let's talk about the next one. The next grant that I feel like I want to bring to you, again, I'm going to go to my share your screen in a second, but we are going to do, guys, did you know that FedEx has a small business grant? So this is the FedEx Small Business Grant Contest for up to $50,000. $50,000. Let me say it again. $50,000, guys. $50,000, okay? And so I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to show you this grant right here. So the FedEx, guys, I'm trying to tell you over here in my Instagram, you better get with this. But this FedEx grant, guys, is one of you get cash grants that are awarded annually to multiple small businesses. You get to collaborate. Guys, imagine that FedEx partnered you with a like-minded business to allow you to collaborate with another business that is just like you so that you guys could get more money together. So you collaborate with other winners in virtual and live forums so that you guys can do things together. See, I don't particularly believe in partnership, but I strongly believe in collaboration. Here's the reason why I don't believe in partnership. The reason I am not a partnership driven person is because somebody's going to always outwork the other. Somebody's going to always do way more than the other. At some point, everything is gravy in the beginning, but when the money starts to come, life get different. Things get shady. And this has just been the experience. That word collaboration is a better because now you can do project to project. You can get involved when you want to get involved. You will get down where you lay down. Get down and lay down. You know what I'm talking about. So you can get involved whenever you want to get involved. So when that project is over, you can choose to move on. Now, am I saying that partnerships are not good? Absolutely not. That's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is, for me, partnerships, unless it is your significant other, because you kind of got to do stuff together anyway. But for me, partnerships are strategic, depending, but then it is still a collaboration. And so for me, collaborations are much better. But about this grant, it gives you all these opportunities. It also shared some winners for this year, guys. And all you have to do is go to the website. And again, if you click and type in the DM, access granted, then I will give you the link to this grant as well. Guys, tell me if you're getting something out of this grant, access granted. Let me talk to the people again. If you're getting something out of this access granted today, I want you to make sure you type access granted. Type that. Matter of fact, you can type show me the money and make sure that you know, that I know, that we know, that you know that you are getting something out of it, right? So the next one that I want to share with you, let me see where I would like to go. So we did FedEx, right? Boom. And we did, let me tell you about, I love this one. Here's one that I really, really like. You don't know why I like it, because Cartier is a girl's friend. So this is the Cartier's Women Initiative for Social Media. $100,000. And now that I got my ASMR, do you know what ASMR is? It's like when you go on YouTube and they whisper. They make sounds. They whisper. They snap. They do that. $100,000. $100,000. A whole lot of money, right? This initiative is a social media $100,000 initiative. But the reason that I love Cartier is because what girl don't love a red box? Like, I love a red box. You get if it's a Cartier box, I'll take it. If it's a watch from Macy's in the Cartier box, I'll take it. See you later, Instagram. You got to get on this live over here. They got to go, guys. I got to get rid of them. They can't have access. It's like I invited them to the VIP section and then I got rid of them. Get on out of here. You got your drink. You got to go. But listen, the Cartier's Women Initiative for Social Media, I absolutely just love the fact that they're giving back. And wealthy people give back all the time. Wealthy companies and communities of people give back all of the time is what they do. So we're going to go on over here to our screen share again, which I know you can see this time. And let's look into this Cartier Women's Initiative. Driving change by empowering women and impacting entrepreneurs. Let's talk about it. The Cartier's Women Initiative is an annual internship entrepreneurship program that aims to drive change by empowering women, impact entrepreneurs. You can read this yourself, but since it's up here, I figured I was going to read it to you, right? Founded in 2006, this program is open to women-run and women-owned business from any country in any sector that aim to have a strong and sustainable social and environmental impact. Guys, all my influencers talk to me. When you go down here, it tells you that they have awards that are cash awards, granted awards. They have a fellowship. Let's talk about a fellowship for a second. So a fellowship means that they're going to put you in the industry of what you do and give you education about your industry. They're going to put you in leadership opportunities. Not only are they going to give you the grant, but they're going to also give you education to work throughout your community. And they even have things for thought leadership. And so a thought leader just means that you might say, well, I love to help people in this way. And you literally could be the leader in your social media influence, reels or whatever it is. So you want to read the guidelines on that grant so that you can see exactly what you can do for that grant. And again, if you type, Tanya, that's what I'm talking about. Show me the money. And don't forget your access granted so you can get these links. But guys, imagine Imagine that you are a thought leader and that you are running the initiative of another corporation, a huge corporation that got a way bigger bag than you have, right? At this time, we're gonna say wink, wink at this time, but you are contributors to what's going on. But guess what? You rubbing elbows and you're talking to the muckety mucks, and you are part of the who's who of the world, part of that 3% of the world where the money is circulating. We're gonna talk about that. I'm gonna talk to you. When I talk, I'm gonna break something down to you guys next week that's gonna be amazing. But when you get to snooze with the who's who's and you become a who's who's, you get to do what the who's who's do before the do's do what the who's who's do. Do you understand what I'm saying? That means that you got the inside track. Who wouldn't want to get with the Cartiers and have an inside track and also become educated and also have the money and also travel the country, impacting the world with your mission? That's the secret weapon, your mission, right? I know I think it go like in and out and in and out. I don't want to mess it up, but I'm gonna do it myself. Your mission. You can impact the world with your mission. That's an incredible thing to know about a grant, all right? So that is the Cartier Women's Initiative Grant for Social Impact. Social media. All my influencers better get up in here and get this money. Guys, don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. What else do I have up here? So I'm going to close that one. I'm going to close Amazon. I'm going to show you a grant. Guys, this is for, let's look at this one. So the next grant, which I feel like we already have done. Okay, we already did the Amber grant, guys. And then the next one, I want to show you two more because I promised 5, so I think I might have given you 6. But I just want to show you 2 more. Do you see this fast pitch? Let me show you this again so you can see. I love an opportunity where they want to hold their checks up. That's fun because it's social proof. It shows you that it's true. Do you see the checks on the fast pitch competition? Like, look at this. Do you see that? The checks are right there. They've $10,000, $25,000, $5,000. There's money of all sorts that's being given away. And it could be for you. It could be for you. So if I knew that all I had to do was write my name, write what I do, write who I love, write what I love, write how I'm going to do it. Guys, doing a grant application literally gives you an opportunity to strategize your business plan. Even if you didn't get awarded the grant, guess what you do get? Your business is laid out because it made you properly structure the direction that you're going in your business. And so you want to make sure that you are applying. And again, remember, a grant, you don't have to give it back. You don't have to give it back. If you don't see your purpose through, you could disqualify yourself from receiving future grants or even find yourself in a repayment opportunity. Not only want to call it a repayment opportunity, a repayment situation, but you're going to do what you say you're going to do because you're going to have guidance. And we're even going to put into our community or interject some women that will come in here and teach you how to do it. Again, I'm going to show you the money, but I'm not going to teach you how to do the grant because I'm not a grant writer. The application speaks for itself, but there's people out here, there's professionals out here. And while I say that, before I show you the last 2, I want to say this. A grant is free. If you go to a grant company, right, a grant writer, most of the time they're going to charge you. They're going to charge you in 2 ways. Number 1, they're going to charge you a portion up front, and then they're going to charge you a portion on the application approval. So they would like to get paid. People, it's not easy, right? So they do not want to work for free. The other way that they're going to pay you is they just want to get paid on a portion of the proceeds, but they're written in to the grant because you can't do anything with the grant that you haven't said or written down that you're going to do. You must follow your own format. You said what you was going to do, so you have to do what you said you're going to do. But imagine you wrote your grant and now you've got a blueprint to how your business runs, even if you don't get it. The one thing I want you to be careful of is there are people out here that are grant solicitors, meaning they'll say, well, I have we have these grants that are available right now, and you can apply today, and you will be we can get your application answered in a matter of however long. You got to pay for that. That is a brokering service of grants. You are one of a whole lot of people that come through there. Now, I'm not saying that they're not good. It is just not the direct source to the grant. I would much rather see the ladies in our group, our new money millionaires, getting direct source to the grant than having to pay the third party to get to the grant, to get to the approval. And grants don't charge fees, guys. There is no application fee for a grant. It's almost like, do you remember back in the day and they have a modeling contest? You could become the next top model in your area by paying this $200 modeling fee. Guys, these are ways to get money, but you will never become a model. You literally are going to just go to modeling school maybe for $25,000. You might go to like some kind of photo shoot for $2,000, but you already paid your $200 entry fee, but you really never got to walk the runway. You really never got to be a part of any showcase or anything that was of significance in this modeling career. If you know what I'm talking about, they have those kinds of opportunities everywhere. And so you want to be careful of putting money out for a grant that you can't find online, because if they have it, then you should be able to see the source and go to that source to get the grant qualifications. And then if you need help, I'd much rather see you, and no shade to any company, but I'd much rather see you go directly to the source and find you a grant writer that can show you their receipts that they have been funded and that they've been recently funded, right? That they can help you with your application. So make sure that you are not paying a funding source and missing the grant altogether, right? And make sure that you're being updated with it too. But we will do the pitfalls of grants. I'll put it somewhere later. So the next one, the last couple that I want to show you is this one. So this right here is the National Association of Self-Employment Growth Grants. Have you ever even heard of that? I see a lot of grants flashing around. Get this, get that, apply for this, they're going to give you that, they're going to give you this. Guys, grants have deadline. Everything's not open. But the National Association of Self-Employed Grants. And so, again, we're going to go back to our screen share because y'all see I got the hang of it today. And on our screen share, this National Association of Self-Employment Grants, I'm going to move myself out my own way. I'm going to go here for a second. Guys, it says, do you need $4,000 to help grow your business? Apply for a business development grant from the NASE worth up to $4,000. If you're a member, hear me clear. If you are a member and you log in as a NASE member, then you can come back to this page for additional instructions below to apply for your growth grant today. So this is a particular situation because this organization grants its members. A lot of people are part of credit unions, and if you look right here, it tells you about the grant, the eligibility program. See right in here where my mouse is moving, it says annual members, veteran members, silver members, gold members. So it's telling you monthly members, following members may apply after. Read, you gotta read. After 90 days of membership. So you might see a reel, right? A reel might say, hey, apply for this grant today. These are grants that are available right now. You guys, you gotta read. It tells you about how long your business plan should be. It tells you what you should do if you're chosen. It also tells you how you're paid when a check comes out. So you want to make sure that you are paying attention to every single application that you do because you want to be in line. Don't nobody want to waste their time filling out an application that is not available to them till next year, or that you forgot to pay your membership fee so you don't apply. Like, I'm trying to get grant money. I didn't have the funding. Where am I supposed to get the money? I didn't have the money to pay the organization, let alone to do the grant. Like, wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Grants are free. And some organizations are member friendly, and that is quite okay. All right. So you want to read all that criteria first. This last grant that I want to show you guys, I love this grant. So I'm going to tell you right now, this grant, the Fast Pitch Competition Grant, is currently closed. It literally just closed. But what I love about this application is I like to show you this because I'm going to get my screen going right now again. So right here, guys, on this Fast Pitch Grant, okay, I want you to pay attention because it says right here where my mouse is going that the application is closed. And it also tells you that it gives $55,000 in cash grants and $100,000 in professional services. So some grants may not give you money, but they can give you what you need. And that's important. The reason I wanted to show you this grant is because, number one, it clearly shows you right here that it is closed. You see that? So you have to pay attention. But the fast pitch is coming again. They do this every little while. And so it gives you a pitch coach, right? What do you get as a finalist if this grant was open? You get a pitch coach. So they're going to help you to, as you get yourself involved in this grant opportunity, they're going to help you prepare. And here's why I love this grant. It's a pitch. It's almost like you get to pitch yourself to Shark Tank. How you doing? My name is Inga Nicole, and I've been teaching women around the world to boss up their bag in 30 days or less by waking the F up. And the F is for faith, family, finance, fabulousness, and more. What I'm going to do with this grant money, guys, is help women around the world change their lives, step up their confidence, I don't know, save their money, like all the things that I would do. How am I going to do that? And a time frame that I'm going to do that. And you should choose me because I am the best women's network ever. That was my pitch. But they're going to give you a pitch coach. So you get yourself in the door. They're going to give you a coach that's going to help you prepare for the pitch. So you get to do your own little Shark Tank. That is super dope, right? Then you're going to have a financial mentor, someone to help you. They're going to give you feedback, professional services, and all kinds of VIP cool stuff. And so, guys, remember, everything is going. It tells you about the sponsors. It tells you about the events, the next generation. It tells you every single thing that you need to know about applying for your grant. And so, this is what I wanted to talk about to our new money millionaires today, because out of your pocket is not the only way to fund your business. But if you do need to do it yourself, take your time, do it right. Don't forget to pay yourself, which we'll talk about later. But you want to make sure that you are reinvesting your money. My Boo Bear says all the time, you want to impregnate your money. If you make money, you got to take off the top to reinvest into your business. You got to take off the top to make sure that you have some type of payroll or income for yourself. You have to be able to take care of certain things. And so as you're building your income, if you are starting by yourself with your own funding, that's cool. If you make it, put it back. If you make it, double down. Don't spend your bag money. You got your bag. You can't spend the re-up. Somebody knows what that means. I'm talking about you can't spend the re-up. You have to make sure that you're continuing to put money back into your business by educating your mind. I told you all this quote from Benjamin Franklin. When you pour your money into your mind will pour into your purse. So even as you're learning in your business and understanding grants and trying to get funding and all that, you have to still make sure that you are pouring into your education of your business, that you're becoming cutting edge, that you stay a leader and on top of your game. Because if you're on top of your game, you're knowledgeable, you're trustworthy, people can come to you, people can rely on you. Repeat business is still to this day the best business, and you only can get repeat business with trust, and you only can build your money with funding, with resources. Guys, there's grants out there. If you are qualified, there are loans out there. There is family that you can go to out there. I'm not talking about just ask your cousin and them. I'm talking about look into your family if you are fortunate to have a family. And if you're not, you got to get like me. Sometimes you have to build extended family so that you have people to go to rely on. And don't be so proud. I am telling you, I've been that girl that I'm so proud to beg. I'm way too proud to beg. I found my way to be not too proud to beg. Because guess what? Ain't nobody too proud to ask you or to ask me, right? And so there's people in your family. There's people that you know, that you see, that you meet. Perfect strangers literally will pour a seed, sow a seed into your business. If your business is viable, meaning that it is helpful, if it is productive, it is making money, you can prove it, that you have a great, wonderful idea, right? And so outside of grants and loans, there's family, there's people that you know. I'll be making a post soon about talking to your neighbors. I talked to my neighbor. Guys, of all the things in the world, and I know we're talking about grants, but I'm gonna go ahead and close this out because I've been on here for a little bit. I didn't know I've been on here for that long, but oh well, we together. But I talked to my neighbor. The other day I talked to my neighbor. I promise you, I try to have documentation for this. I invited him over because we do Airbnb, part of our business, part of our income strategy. And no matter what business I do, I love real estate. I love finding old houses, fixing them up. I love allowing people to live in luxury and having experiences that they haven't been able to have or that they would love to have and share. And so I live here and y'all live here too. You come in and I go out, right? But I talked to a neighbor out of the blue. I didn't know him at all. Guys, my neighbor literally is building a mansion down the street. He has a house that he lives in. He came over yesterday and we sat and talked and we walked through the house. I explained to him my setup, but I'll probably be doing, I haven't sealed the deal, so I say probably be doing property management for not one, but 2 Airbnbs on my same block for him. Guys, he literally is a whole nuclear physicist professor at Virginia Tech that I learned from Afghanistan. Guys, he taught at Hampton University. He taught at, I forget what other school, but literally he ran down his life story to me in just a few moments, and we certainly connected. The last thing he said to me was, oh, you have to come over and visit my wife. Of course, we felt like not neighbors, but like old friends. Like we were so cool by the end of our 20-minute conversation that I was giving the man a hug. But it's all about who you know. I said my nuclear physicist neighbor is building a whole mansion down the street. So opportunity, people that you meet, people that you can connect to. You never know who you're going to know. And remember this, All of us are 5 degrees of separation. That means that you know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that's connected to a millionaire, that's connected to the money stream. And we're going to have a challenge this Saturday. The challenge is called the 100 Name Challenge. In this challenge, guys, I want you to get registered for it or just click that you're going to attend. But you literally are going to learn how to create a list of 100 people if you're in business so that your business never falls apart. And some of you as adults, or some of us as adults, will say, I don't even know 100 people. Trust me, you do. Because you know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. And all of them know somebody. And all of them know somebody. So you know somebody. We can make a list of 100 people in a matter of seconds. But once you make that list, we're going to learn how to work the list. And as we work the list, you're going to understand how to talk to them. What do I say? How do I approach them? What do they think of me? What do I think of them? Because it's not what you think of them, it's what they think of you. I'm talking about grants, but I'm just getting into what we're about to get into on Saturday. Hopefully today was helpful to you. Hopefully that you understand about this. And whenever you see this right here flashing, access granted, that means a grant has dropped and you can get it. And if you want to get on the hotter list, guys, all you have to do, even when you watch this later, is put access granted. I will give you all the free links that we shared today. So you don't have to look them up, but I'll literally put them in a PDF ebook for you. And then also, in addition to that, you can subscribe to the access granted hot list today. As you listen to this live, just say subscribe. So access granted for the links today. Subscribe to get on the hot list. And that hot list is going to drop to you like hotcakes. And it is going to be grants that are available to you in your business. And like I said earlier, as I get to know you, I'll be able to be like, hey, this is for you. This is for you, you, and you. And so that's it. Y'all, I'm rambling now. If I keep talking, you know what it is. But guys, listen, at 8 o'clock tonight, my good friend Tanya, my co-host on Twisted Wellness, is going to be on the Phenomenal Woman podcast tonight, talking about healthy hearts and juicing and things like that. So go check it out. I'm going to sign off because I run out of things to say. I don't have no music. We OD no music. Gotta hype your bestie up. New Money Millionaires, get in here, invite 5 people, and go get you a grant today. See ya. See ya. See ya.